Hello Taurus, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your weekly reading. It is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open and everything that you need to know will be in the description box below for you. We are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right. Taurus, we are going to be starting with your overall messages and themes and then taking a look at your tarot. You have this Angel of Strength, which always reminds me of the Strength card, and this All Tied Up, which kind of reminds me of the Eight of Swords. So I feel like there's something that it's like you're just trying to cope with something. You're just trying to deal with something, handle something. And it's not easy. I think it's very frustrating. I think you're really in your head, really overthinking about a situation. You have this by the book thing, or this by the book thing, this by the book card, and this chop wood. So I feel like you do want to work on something here, or for some of you guys, I feel like you do want to work on something here, but you want to do it the right way. Okay, with this by the book, it's like we can only do this if we're going to do it the right way. Otherwise I'm not interested. For others of you, I feel like it's just a lot of work for you to handle this, to cope. We're going to get one more and then we're going to get into your tarot, taking a look at your energy, the energy of the person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, the challenge between the two of you, and the potential outcome. You have this Flirt card. I feel like for some of you guys, somebody could be reaching out to you, and it could be very casual, very flirty, but there's nothing about the situation between the two of you that is casual. So I do think it's putting you in your head. This message is putting you in your head. And that's why it's like, no, if we're going to do this, we need to do it the right way. I want to make sure that you're just wanting to know where you really stand, what's really going on, what this person's intentions really are with reaching out, all of that. So let's see if we can find out for you, Taurus. You do have a lot of love for this person, Taurus. Love them very deeply. Wow. We have the Two of Cups here, Taurus. I do feel like you're going to have a conversation with somebody here. Somebody could have walked away and left you out in the cold. You could have had to walk away and leave somebody else out in the cold. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like they were the ones that left. You have the Two of Cups here. So I feel like some of you guys are going to have a very important conversation coming up. Some of you guys, it may even end up being face to face. I also feel like there's kind of a decision that goes along with this. You have two twos here. And that could be part of the reason why you're in your head. Like, how should I handle this? Is this a good idea? Is this what's best for me? Has anything really changed here? What are this person's intentions? I feel just a lot of questions. So it's no wonder that you're in your head so much. You have a lot of love for this person. And I think you've been really focusing on trying to get yourself to an okay space mentally and emotionally. I think that's been very challenging for you since this separation. I think it's been really hard for you. Some days harder than others. I feel like you're getting to a space where you're in a more emotionally stable place, feeling more grounded, and I think you're afraid to go backwards here. We are going to clarify these in a moment. You do have the Five of Wands here for your action. So Two of Swords for your intention. I just feel like you're wanting to make the right decision. Okay, you're wanting to make the best decision for yourself. And you're wanting to make sure that you understand everything before you make that decision. And then we have this Five of Wands card. So we're going to clarify that. Their energy, they have the Fool card here. So that somebody could be taking a chance by reaching out. They could be wanting some new beginning here, taking a leap of faith towards you. I do see, like I said, I do see a message. I do see communication here, Taurus. And we have the Seven of Pentacles for their intentions. So wanting to come in and invest into this. Like they're ready to put the work in. They've decided that this is something that they feel like is worth it, and they're ready to invest into it. I do feel like they could be also kind of waiting on a response from you here, Taurus, or waiting to see how a certain conversation is going to go. We have the Ten of Cups here for their action. So happiness, emotional fulfillment, family. Some of them could want a family. All right. We have the Six of Wands as a challenge. Like, can we make this work? Can we get past all the arguing, all the conflict, all the challenges that we faced in the past? Can we actually make this work? I also feel like the Six of Wands can represent feeling appreciated, valued, recognized. So this person, you may feel, Taurus, that this person did not appreciate you in the past. They did not see your value. You could feel like they took you for granted. And I feel like there's a lot of hurt feelings from that energy. So tell me about this Two of Swords energy. Why is that here? We got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, one can talk about something that's gotten drug out a lot longer than it needs to. And maybe you feel like it's taking you a lot longer than it needed to for you to get over this. You could feel like you're still stuck in this, that you have not moved on from it yet, even though I feel like you're desperately trying to. For others of you, I feel like it could also resonate instead of, or also, it could also be resonating on, do I want to try again, or is it best for me to leave this as over? Why is the Five of Wands here? The Lovers in the reverse. You could feel like there's been a major disconnect here between you and this person. Maybe because of what happened before, you know, in the first time you guys were together, or because they left. There's just a lot of conflict here, and I feel like you're feeling a disconnect. Some of that is the anger and the hurt and the resentment that you feel as well. Tell me about this Fool card energy. Why is that here for Taurus? The Knight of Wands in the reverse. They do understand that they can't push you or rush you, Taurus, though. So they are taking a chance. They are taking a chance and a leap of faith by moving towards you. But I do feel like they're not wanting to rush you. Okay. I do also feel like this person understands that by moving towards you, this is not something that they can be in and out or inconsistent. So if this person was very Knight of Wands in the past, if they were inconsistent on and off or had like player-like tendencies, I do feel like that energy has shifted. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles here with the Six of Swords. I feel like they want to experience a transition with you. I feel like they want to be able to get past all of that with you. Some of you guys, if you live at a distance, they could want to move to you or have you move to them or travel so that you guys can have a face-to-face conversation. We do have this Ten of Cups here with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. I want to get one more for that. And the Sun card. So they were feeling a little bit lost without you. The Eight of Wands can be a card of direction and precision. In the reverse, sometimes it can feel a little bit aimless and lost to me. So I feel like when they weren't communicating with you, they weren't happy. They're seeing that this is their happiness, that this is what they want here. And I feel like that was, like the Sun card can expose things, right? It shines its light. The sun shines its light on things. It illuminates things for us. And I feel like not communicating with you is what illuminated to this person that you were what is going to make them happy, or that they were happy with you. Tell me about this Six of Wands energy, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like some of you guys have been spending a lot of this time apart trying to heal. The Three of Swords can talk about healing when it's in the reverse, but I also feel like it can talk about forgiveness and acceptance. I feel like this could be coming as a little bit of a shock or a surprise for some of you guys, because it's like just when you've accepted and you've started to get used to this person not being in your life and you just accepted and started to move forward, you know, is when this person's coming back. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a shock factor here as well for some of you. But I do feel like this person's wanting your forgiveness, and I'm not sure that you're able to give it to them at this time. Maybe you're not sure if you're able to give it to them at this time. But the outcome is the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like there's going to be a conversation. Somebody is going to acknowledge that they did you wrong. The Justice card in the reverse, they're going to acknowledge that they treated you unfairly in the past. the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and that's why things did not move forward between the two of you. But they're ready to release some, whatever, whether this is toxic habits or traits or mindsets. I feel like they're ready to release that here. If there were some fears that were holding them back, they're ready to release that as well. So I would expect somebody to be reaching out to you here, and I do feel like you are going to be very in your head about a situation, because I feel like this has been very difficult, very hard for you, Taurus, okay, to heal from. I feel like you're not interested in doing this unless it's going to be done the right way. If there's going to be open, honest communication, dedication, all these things. So you have a decision to make once this communication comes in, and only you guys get to decide what's best for you, Taurus, okay? But that is what I have for you. Now, if this resonates, let me know. And if it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personals, Patreon, the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here and supporting me, and I will see you soon.